So I'd like to welcome everyone here to the first ever DMS podcast. We're joined today. It's me, Kyle, and Leticia in the DMS audio room during construction. And we're joined by famous Joliet voiceover artist Danielle Boxley, who's always been a shining star here in the DMS. So we're welcome her on the podcast here. And so Danielle, just give us a quick rundown of your background, how you found us here in the DMS.
Well, I was actually coming here to get some books from the library, and I was coming downstairs, and as I was walking downstairs, I seen that you all were offering different things as far as voiceovers and photos and different things like that, and I was excited and happy. I was like, wow, I've been always wanting to do this, so I was happy to see that. So and came in and started talking to you all, and you all gave me the rundown of everything, so I was excited to know that I found some place that actually was giving the services I needed.
When you were growing up, what inspired you to say, hey, I want to get into voiceover work and I want to pursue that as a career? Was there anyone like in the industry, or were you watching something that you thought that, or did someone compliment you on your voice at a young age that like led you down that career path?
My father, he was always a jokester, and he would do different characters with his voice. So then I would kind of follow along and do the same thing. And I was like, wow, okay. So I kept practicing and do different voiceovers of Bernie Mac and different things like that. So I really was kind of excited about that. So I decided to say, hey, you know what? I can do that. That's for me.
So Danielle, what services have you used here at the DMS?
I've used voiceovers, audio, headshots. I'm getting into commercials, so I've done so many services with you all. And I really am enjoying it, every bit of it. So, yeah.
Cool. What's your favorite?
Voiceovers and headshots. Yeah, those are my two favorite. I think I'm really good at it. And every time I come here, and I've always leave out with something new and exciting. So that's the goal. And you all have gave me that goal. So I thank you.
Well, thank you for that. So I have a question for you. So of the services, you've been coming down here for a while. Has any of what you've done with us, has that led anywhere for more opportunities?
Yes, it has. I actually speaking at a couple high schools. So that has helped me a lot. You as the staff have given me something that I've always wanted. I knew I had it, but when you come in somewhere with the DMS, and you get the comfortableness, the calmness, the serenity, it makes it better. And so I was able to come in here and get that and do what I needed to do. So, yeah, it's going well for me, very well.
Awesome. So what are your goals for the future? Like, what's your goal, like working on projects here at the DMS? What do you want to see happen?
I want to speak a lot more. I want to be able to travel around the world and speak. I want to be able to give a message, send a message to everyone. I want to be able to take more headshots. I want to be able to do so many things and pursue, which I know I can. And thanks to you all, will give me that extra push and boost. You don't find it often, where the staff can give you that, but you all have given me something that is so irreplaceable. And I just want to thank you all for everything you all done for me.
Well, thank you for those compliments. I mean, it's honestly, you say that it's us, but you come in with this energy. You come in, you're excited to work, you're prepared, and you know what project you want to work on. And, it's just, we're available for you. So I think it's a team effort. You come in, we're available, and then at the end of the day, everybody is left with a positive feeling.
You have to start somewhere. Like you say, teamwork make the dream work. And I always say when I come in here, I leave out with something different and new, but I always leave out crying as well.
Hey, that's not bad. At least they're happy tears.
That's a good thing for me. This has always been my dream, and now I'm able to pursue it. And so it's just there's no words to continue to say I thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, like I said, it's a pleasure having you in the digital media studio. It's it's fun to get those patrons where you just vibe and be able to collaborate. I think of it as like a car where she's the engine and we're just like kind of on it for the ride. Like we're helping her. All the pieces are working together, but it's kind of the engine is the driving force behind it. Because you come in with the ideas. I mean, you're the idea person, and then we kind of just like, take your ideas and help you mold them into something such as a video or a photograph. But so I appreciate the enthusiasm and I appreciate the preparedness that you bring to us.
I feel like everything happened for a reason, and this was meant to be, and it happened for a reason. So I thank you that it happened at the Digital Media Studio.
I know you've been talking about, you want to pursue a career. What would be like your ideal career? Would it be, like you said, traveling around just talking to people? Or would it be like doing professional voiceovers on commercials or through a TV show or an animated cartoon or through a movie or all of the above? Or like what's the end goal? I mean, not to say your journey is ever going to stop or you're ever going to be, fulfill that thirst, but what's the next steps looking like, maybe 30 steps forward?
I kind of want to touch on everything. Professional voiceover, commercials, audiobooks, mystery novels, professional photography. Just kind of want to touch on some of everything. I don't want to limit myself. I want to just have a variety so I can fit in everywhere. So I just want to take it all. Let's take on everything, and that's why I'm here. Every chance I get, I'm at the Digital Media Studio. It's free. The services, you cannot beat that. I come here and get what I need and go home, and I'm happy every single time. So I'm just trying to get my feet wet in everything, so that's the end game for me.
And that being said, is there any specific service we have that you haven't done yet that you're interested in?
Commercials. I'll be doing commercials real soon. That's something I want to do. I'm actually trying to write a mystery novel story.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I am
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
As we speak too, I'm getting some T-shirts made. I want to get some T-shirts made. So that's a service I'm also using as well.
I mean, looking forward to the expansion after the construction. Is there anything like that you can think of that like, oh man, I really wish that they'd have this, or something looking forward to the future?
It seems like you all have everything to me. You all help so many people. People come down here, they get the services, and the ones that walk out of this Digital Media Studio and they're successful. And that's the road I'm on, success. So you can't ask for anything else.
That's so humbling for you to say that for us as a staff, because we come in and day out, and we have a number of projects that we work on with the patrons and in-house as well. But to hear that the satisfaction that you leave because the staff is here for you, the services are here for you, and it's wonderful to hear that. So thank you. As you were talking about your mystery novel, in my head, I'm already envisioning projects that we can collaborate with you. I'm already envisioning you're going to be in the audio room, not just by yourself, but with a team of people, doing the voiceover.
Yes.
That's one step, then the next step, and then the next step. And I just see a snowball with you, and the energy. And so it's a privilege for us to be able to team up with you. So again, it's you say thank you to us, but we say thank you back to you, because this is a great job, for us. This is I know that couldn't ask for anything else.
You know what they say, you have to give a little to get a little. And that's what you all gave me. And so I just can't ask for, more in return. I mean, again, you have a lot of success stories that leave out of digital media studio. They come in here, getting the projects together, trying to figure this and figure that out, But when it's all done, they leave out being successful. YouTubers, they put it on Instagram or Facebook, different social media, and they blow up. I mean, wow, that right there, I'm a part of that. I am a part of that, and I'm glad of that.
Yeah, I mean, our biggest, I think us as a staff and me speaking as the manager, we're always trying to not only, help people, but get the word out and get more people down here. So, yeah, I appreciate you, speaking the good, the good gospel of the DMS, so, a lot of people, it's like, does the community of Joliet even know that this place exists in the basement of the Joliet Public Library? So, to get more people down here is always our biggest goal. And then when they're down here, to give them a service that we can give you in terms of, something that's going to make them feel successful or put them on that next level with their career or their art or their ideas. That's our mission.
Definitely. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think life would be like if the DMS wasn't here?
For me, I'm not sure where I'd be right now because I've always wanted to get into the business, but I'm sure this wasn't the right time. And so if this wasn't here, I probably would still just be wondering, how would I do this? How would I get into this? Where would I go? Where would I be? And I think that's the thing that would have got me, So, but I thank God that you all are here.
I mean, do you think that you would pursue other places and spend, substantial amount of money to get the services that we have? Do you think you'd do that? You think you'd go that route?
I almost went that route. But see, here's the thing. I could have spent $150. I could have spent $200, but I wouldn't have got nearly the service. I would have got a little piece, a little portion. That's not good enough for me. I need the whole pie. I want to be able to come somewhere where I can be able to come as much as I want to come and be able to practice and be able to do this and be able to do that. And here is where it's at. I can do that.
Right, because you were telling me earlier, you've done that, going to a audio booth and going with a bunch of people and recording stuff. And you were saying they don't really let you kind of go and do your own thing.
All you're doing is you're going into a bunch of us going into a booth, about 4 or 5 of us, and we're talking and this and that. They're like, okay, now it's time to cut the demo. I was like, wow, we just got in here, so you don't really get to practice. And then if you're cutting a demo, you want it to be clean, crisp, and clear. You want it to be right. You want it to be the way you want it to be, not just something. So that's what I didn't want to do anymore. So to find the digital media studio, to be able to give it to me what I needed, that's huge. I come in here and I'm being able to do the voiceover, the audio, the headshots, the commercials, the this and that. And when I leave out with quality work. I mean, clear, crisp, quality work that I'm so happy and excited about every single time. I mean, God, and it fits my standards. And that's what matters. You have to be happy. I can't just go somewhere and do something and then I'm like, well, I guess it's okay. No. I want to walk in and be like, yes, this is it.
Yeah, you want to be able to show it to people and being like, I got something for you.
And I do that every single day. I need everybody have look, y'all, look what they did for me. Look. So I'm excited about that. And that's what boosts my spirits. So if you all wasn't here, I'd probably just be sitting at home, just wondering where can I get better services? Because I probably would have never went back to pay because it's just nothing personal. It's just not worth it. And even some of my friends were saying the same thing. It's not worth it. So, like I say, coming here, you all let you come here as much as you want to come. You're able to practice. You don't rush and push and pressure. It's at your own time. And that's what I like. Again, comfortable, calm, serene. And again, if you all wasn't here, I would just probably be at home wondering. But
So Danielle, then this is mind-blowing because you're telling us that you're coming into the Joliet Public Library for free services, for things that you've had to pay for and you haven't been satisfied, but you've come down here with the staff to be able to utilize the equipment, the services, and you are 100% satisfied.
I am overjoyed. Like, do you hear me? I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed right now. So yes, because when you spend money and you're not getting the quality, then yeah, you are disappointed. You are hurt. You are disgusted. But when you come into the digital media studio, free services, and I come in here and I'm getting what I need, what I've been wanting for a long time, I'm getting what I need and walk up out of here smiling, crying, happy. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's priceless right there.
Yeah.
You can't even put that in a bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I know the kind of talent that like I have down here on staff. I mean, Kyle is an amazing audio engineer.
Yes, he is.
And he's an amazing videographer. And
Go on, come on. There's other things too. No.
I couldn't tell you, Danielle, how happy I am with myself that I made the decision to pluck him out of building services.
See?
Because it's worked out so beautifully. And, I don't know if you ever got a chance to meet Anwar, but Anwar was a really talented videographer and a really just talented human being and a good human. But, I can't thank Kyle enough for everything he's done since he jumped on board. And Nikki and Leticia are amazing too. I mean, I think Leticia is one of the most talented photographers I've ever seen.
Yes.
So she's it's great to have like that kind of staff to help me out to serve you guys, not just you, the other patrons. So to have all that under one roof is really valuable, to have that kind of professional skill set be at our fingertips here.
Yeah. See, you all have a way of critiquing. I can take criticism because that's what you need sometimes in the business. But I've noticed Kyle is amazing when he does the photographs and things like that and videos. Then here come you, Josh, where you got your input on the take of this and the take of that. And then Letice, she brought out the smile in me more. She was like, smile. I'm like, it's like each one of you all touched me in a way to make my videos, to make my audio, to make me a better me. I always want to be a better version of who I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I tell a person, that's just what it is. You got to be better than who you are now. If not, you're not going anywhere. You're not growing.
Well, yeah, you're not growing. Yeah, you always want to strive for that next step. I mean, whatever that next step may be, whatever. Like, I'm sure you have a lot more schools to talk to and a lot more live presentations to give down the road here. Once you show more and more people those videos, they're going to want you to talk at different schools and public places.
I'm excited to do that. I have a lot to give out there, a lot to offer, and so that makes me happy. Again, I stay happy, I guess, when I'm down at the digital media studio.
I think you just like helping people. Like you just like you like being able to make an impact or feel like you made a positive impact in someone else's life, or that you helped someone, whether it be, just brighten up their day or, the mental health awareness. I don't know. I just see you as a very positive person, and that, you generally want to help people achieve, their next step.
I do. You know what? I'm a people person, and I think teamwork makes the dream work. That's my motto. And I feel like I don't want nobody to be left out. again, it's everybody's going through something in life, a struggle. No matter what the struggle is, we're going through something. When I come here, that's the energy I get, and I leave with that energy. So again, I thank each and every one of you all for having me here.
Stop. Okay, go on.
I do. I do thank you all for having me here, because you know what? Everybody needs someone. And I needed you all. And that's something I can truly say. I needed you all. And some people are afraid and ashamed and say, oh, I'm not. I needed you all, and I wanted you all to be in my life, to share this with me. So this journey. So
we are more than happy to have you. More than happy.
Okay, I know I'm your favorite, but stop. You got to do all that.
No,
now.
yeah, Kyle does talk about you quite a lot. He's very proud of everything.
Guest number 1. Speaking of things that I'm proud of, Danielle, of the things that you've created down here in the DMS, what video, photo, what do you think your favorite project?
Was it that when you came in the first day and you did the headshots? Was it the mental health video when you started crying, or was it the Q&A video, or was
the Q&A?
Yeah,
the Q&A video.
Wow, that's pretty recent.
Yeah, the Q&A video. Everything I came down here and did has been amazing, but the Q&A, that put the icing on the cake for me, and that's something that I think I want the world to see. So I'm here today to share my story. For over some time, I kind of wanted to talk to someone about it. So now I get a chance to do that. I want others to know that they do have a voice. They have a platform to be able to speak and share their story as well. And I'm living a dream. Right now, I'm right here as we speak, doing what I love to do. So you just got to keep going for what you want. And I'm doing that right now, just until the bitter end. That's definitely for me. I laugh because when I go home, I sit back and you all keep me on my toes and thinking, because you all are professionals, you see, and I want your opinion. I value your opinion. You see, that's what matters and counts. Because when I leave out of here, I know I've left with something that's amazing, that's going to get me to where I need to be in life. So absolutely. I mean, I'm going to come here until I just get old and gray.
Yeah, that's what we
awesome.
Want.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, also knowing that you're very receptive to constructive criticism, and you're very receptive to listening to our input, because we're all coming at it with a little different angle.
Yes.
And you have not said, no, that does. You've listened to us. You said, yeah, give it to me. Tell me what you think I can do to make this better. And you've run with it. So having somebody who has that enthusiasm and wants to hear our input as well, because a lot of times people get in that, that straight and narrow. It's like, it's got to be this way, but you're very flexible. You're very pliable. So that makes it easier for us as well, because we know your personality, we know your enthusiasm, we know that you have a goal in mind, and we just try to give you, hey, you might want to check this out. And you're all go. You're like, absolutely. So again, it's great to work with somebody like you.
You know what? I want to be that way. You all are professionals. You all deal with this every single day. You deal with different people, different attitudes, different everything every day. So I'm listening to you all, because you all experience this. So if I'm in here and I'm doing something right, doing something wrong, let me know, because I'm going to go home, rethink, reevaluate, and reinvent myself.
I think a lot of it's like the trust. Like, our intentions are the best for you, and then, we want to give you the best possible looking video ever. And I think in turn, it's kind of the same. It goes both ways, that, we trust you to come up with killer ideas and killer content, and then you trust us to kind of put the best, digital footprint behind it to produce it. So I think there's, as well as the direction of it is pretty clear with things. Like, you come in always prepared with kind of what you want. So, like, I know I'm looking forward to this You mentioned your favorite thing was that Q&A, but I don't know, that murder mystery project that you have coming up that's going to be like a kind of a pilot for a possible TV show or what. I think that might be my favorite.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome.
I'm excited. It's my first time doing something, writing a murder mystery, but it's going to be nice. I feel like this is going to be one of the biggest things I face. So, and so I'm ready for that, and I'm excited about it. And as we speak, I'm actually writing it now. So, I'm excited about that too.
Stay tuned. More content from Danielle Boxley.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Yep, super excited.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to use you, Josh.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do whatever. I'm always happy to help.
Josh is a trooper, I gotta say. He's like, whenever we have to do a video or something for the DMS, like if you need a volunteer, Josh is always there. So I gotta give him his props there.
Part of my job.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what we're here for too. It's creativity, building on creativity, and as I think we've spoken in the past, just having that energy that we can all bounce off of each other, and the momentum just keeps growing. So again, you come in with great content, we listen to you and try to execute as best as possible for you, because as they say, if you look good, we look good.
Yeah,
we look better.
Yeah, that's a huge point, Leticia, of like, we don't want to put something out even though it doesn't have our name directly on it. We're still, our name's still on it. Like, people are going to be like, yeah, I did this in the DMS, and they're going to be like, well, it doesn't look too good. Yeah, we don't want to hear that. We want to be able to be like, I did this in the DMS and it looks awesome. But with that being said, we want to give the patron what they want. We want it to be yours. We want it to be the patrons. We don't want to totally, take it over.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the patron is directing what they want down. Like they have final say.
Yeah. So if somebody was making a comic book, it's like, well, the patron has to draw it, because if we draw it, then it no longer becomes yours. So, you draw it, and then we'll help you either color it or lay it out, or so it's just been a beautiful collaboration with Danielle on everything we've done, and it's just been really easy. The communication is there. Everything just gels really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you, because it's hard to find that. It's hard to find someone you work together with to be able to collab and it comes together. And that's why I say I think that God put you all in my life for a reason. And I think that, because anything else would have been, it had turned out different. I don't know. I'm not really sure how it would have been.
I mean, Danielle, how do you think we can get more eyes on the prize in terms of getting more people down here and more people, like, the word out about the place?
Flyers, a little billboard, and put the word out. That are flyers, billboards, and kind of just the word of mouth, because they really do need to know about the digital media studio. It's here. So I hope you all just get more flyers out, more, put a billboard and word of mouth. I'm always trying to spread the word and let them know that you all got these services at the digital media studio that are free. Take advantage of it. Come get it, So, yeah.
Yeah, I worry that some people think like, oh, free, that's too good to be true. But it's really, it's not too good to be true.
It's good. And it's true.
that we're going to put on the billboard. It'll be Danielle Boxley's face. It's good and it's true.
Yes.
Boom.
It is.
Done.
It is. It's for real. You know what? I thought it was like, let me try. Okay. I was wondering too, but when I came down here for the first time, trust me, it's worth every minute. And don't take my word. Just come try it.
Yeah, try it out for yourself.
Try it out.
There's no overhead. Just come on down.
Try it.
Come down and talk to us.
These services are really, really good with real, true professional staff that you really don't get often. So I'm here to take, because I'm very picky and selective. So yes, I'm happy. You will be happy too.
So I think we're probably about ready to wrap it up here. You can find the work we've done with Danielle on her YouTube channel, Danielle Boxley. And yeah, thanks for joining us on the first episode of the DMS podcast. And thank you, Danielle, for being our first guest.
Yes,
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you all for really having me. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you mean it when you're going to be coming here till you're old and gray, because I'm going to be here till I'm old and gray. So
Trust me, you're going to have to drag me out of here.
oh no, never.